just a while. Every moment felt so slow, like we had nowhere else to go. You held my hand like you just knew how to quiet every storm I drew. And for the first time in my life, I didn't feel afraid at night. I used to run from everything, but you made silence feel like spring. You turned my scattered heart around and made me feel safe somehow. You felt like home to me, like where my heart was meant to be, a place where I could finally rest. With every fear inside my chest, you felt like home to me, like love in its softest form could be. And even now when nights get cold, your memory still feels like home. Now every street reminds me of the little things we used to love. Your shadow lingers in my mind like something time can't leave behind. I still catch myself some days turning when I hear your name, but all that answers me tonight is empty space and quiet lights. Maybe some hearts never leave, even when they stop loving me. And maybe that's what makes it hard. You still live inside my heart. You felt like home to me, like every missing piece in me, a place I never thought I'd lose until the night I lost you. You felt like home to me. Now home is just a memory, a feeling I still can't replace. No matter how time fades, sometimes I still talk to you, like somehow you can hear me too. And in the silence of my room, I still make space for you. You felt like home to me, like the safest part of everything. And though you're gone, a part remains inside my heart, inside my veins. You felt like home to me, and maybe that will always be, because no matter where I go, some part of me is still your home. You felt like home to me, and home is hard to leave. I still keep your side empty, like somehow you'll come back to me. Your coffee cup is still right there, like you just left the room somewhere. I tell myself I should move on, but every little thing feels wrong. Your jacket hanging by the door still feels like you're here somehow. And every night before I sleep, I leave your side untouched for you. I know it sounds a little strange, how love can freeze a place in time, but letting go feels way too real. And I'm not like you still belong with me. Like one day I'll hear your key turning softly in the evening. I kept your side empty, even when it hurt to breathe. Because moving things around feels like letting your memory leave. My friends all say it's been too long, that I should try to just move on. But they don't hear the quiet nights, or know how silence sounds at 5. And every blanket, every chair still somehow says that you were there. Like love can stay inside a room long after people disappear. Maybe hearts don't heal that fast. Maybe some loves always last. Even when the story ends, a part of us still stays with them. I kept your side empty, like a space reserved for memories. Like if I leave it just the same, you might somehow find your way. I kept your side empty, even though you're not with me. Because filling up that space feels like erasing your place. Sometimes I wake up in the dark and reach for where you used to are. Then reality comes rushing through and leaves me here without you. Why does goodbye stay this long? I kept your side empty through every lonely memory. And even if you never return, part of me still waits for you. I kept your side empty, because love doesn't leave easily. And maybe someday I'll let go, but tonight I still need hope. I still keep your side empty, just in case you miss me too. The night you stopped calling, I felt us slowly falling. At first it was just little things, shorter texts and missing rings. You said you were just tired lately, but your voice felt far away from me. I tried to tell myself it's fine, that love just changes over time. But deep inside I always knew something was slipping out of you. Silence started filling space where your laughter used to stay. And every quiet midnight glow made me scared to be alone. The night you stopped calling, I heard our future falling, like a picture losing color slowly right in front of me. The night you stopped calling, something inside me broke quietly, because love doesn't disappear at once. It fades in pieces silently. I still stare down at my phone, waiting there alone at home. Every sound made my heart race, hoping I would see your name. But hours turned to empty nights, and tears turned into sleepless fights. With every thought inside my head, wondering where our love went. I think the hardest part to face is how love can leave without a trace. One day you're everything to someone, and suddenly you're no one. The night you stopped calling, I started losing all my balance, like the world kept moving forward while I stayed frozen in it. The night you stopped calling, I learned what heartbreak sounded like. Not screaming, not crashing down, just silence late at night. Sometimes I still check my phone, like part of me still doesn't know that some people leave slowly first before they finally let go. Why did silence hurt this much? The night you stopped calling, I knew we weren't forever. Even if I tried to hold on, love was already gone. The night you stopped calling changed something deep inside me. Now every late night silence feels like your goodbye repeating. The night you stopped calling, I lost you before goodbye. It's almost 2 in the morning now, and somehow I'm still scrolling down through little words and blurry hearts from back before we fell apart. You used to say don't overthink, and send me songs before I'd sleep. Funny how those tiny things still feel bigger than everything. I know I should delete it all, but memories are hard to lose. Sometimes old conversations feel closer than the truth. I read our old messages again, like maybe this time they won't hurt the same. Like somewhere between those lines I'll still find you and I read our old messages again, every good night and every stay. And for a moment in my room, it feels like you still love me too. I stop at pictures that you sent, back when forever made more sense. Your smile still reaches through the screen, like time forgot to change a thing. But then reality breaks through. You're someone I know can unread. Maybe that's the hardest part, love surviving after dark, living quietly inside things we never meant to keep. I read our old messages again, trying to understand the end, searching for the moment where we started disappearing. I read our old messages again, even though I know it never helps, because some nights missing you feels stronger than myself. Sometimes I type your name, then close the screen before I break. Like part of me still hopes somehow you miss me right now. I read our old messages again and hear your voice inside my head, like love still lives between the lines, even after goodbye. I read our old messages again, though I know nothing's gonna change, but letting go of what we were still hurts more than these words. I read our old messages again, just to feel close to you tonight. I kept believing every word, even when your voice grew blurred. You said we only needed time, while slowly leaving me behind. I learned to settle for almost, for half your love and distant hope. And every time you pulled away, I found another reason to stay. I think my heart knew way before what I refused to see. Sometimes love ends quietly before somebody leaves. I waited longer than I should have, held on to something already gone, kept building dreams around your name while you were moving on. I waited longer than I should have, thinking love could still be saved, but now I know some people stay only while it's easy. I ignored every warning sign, the growing space, the colder nights, because losing you felt worse than slowly watching love get hurt. My friends all told me not to break for someone giving less each day, but loving you became a habit that I didn't know how to end. Maybe I was scared to face a world where you were gone, so I kept holding on to us long after love moved on. I waited longer than I should have, through every unanswered call, trying to save what couldn't last by giving you my all. I waited longer than I should have, now I finally understand. Sometimes the hardest thing to do staying meant fighting hard, but sometimes staying breaks your heart. And maybe letting go sooner would have hurt less than this. Why did I stay so shouldn't make you beg to be chosen every day. You left long before goodbye. I just didn't wanna see it. Left me in pieces, and I called it complete. Some days you held me like the world could never pull us apart, and other nights you disappeared and left me talking to the dark. I kept surviving on the highs, ignoring all the lows inside, because your love in little waves still felt better than no love at all. I kept collecting broken parts, trying to call them whole, but half a heart can only heal so much before it falls. You love me in pieces, half your heart, half your reasons. One day warm, the next too far, like I was only sometimes yours. You love me in pieces, and I stayed through every season, 'cause even shattered love still felt hard to leave behind. I became good at reading signs, the way your silence changed at night, how your voice lost its softness slowly whenever I needed you closely. And every time I asked what changed, you'd pull me in, then walk away, like love was something you could pause whenever it became too hard. Maybe I confused your touch with the kind of love I deserved, 'cause lonely hearts hold tightly to anything that feels like love. You love me in pieces, enough to keep me dreaming, but never enough to stay when things stop being easy. You love me in pieces, now every part still bleeds inside me, because broken kinds of love leave the deepest scars behind. I used to think imperfect love was still enough to build upon, but now I know real love should feel safe, not uncertain. Why did I settle for less me in pieces, and I finally see it now. Became good at smiling through every night that hurt because of you. My friends would ask if I was fine, and I'd just laugh and change the line. I didn't want the world to know how lonely love could really grow. So I hid my tears behind closed doors and whispered pain into the floor. Some heartbreak doesn't scream out loud, it lives inside without a sound, and slowly teaches fragile hearts how to survive in silence. I learned to cry quietly so nobody would worry about me. I carried all this hurt alone, like pain was something personal. Shaking hands and sleepless dreams, because some wounds don't leave a mark, they just grow deeper in the dark. There were nights I stayed awake, reading old words just to break, trying to understand the way love could leave and still remain. And every mirror showed someone getting weaker little by little, but I still told myself somehow tomorrow I'll feel better now. Maybe healing starts with truth, with finally admitting you're hurt. Not every strong heart heals by hiding, some just learn to hide the pain. I learned to cry quietly while the whole world slept peacefully, holding pieces of myself that nobody else could help. I learned to cry quietly until the tears became part of me, like sadness found a place to stay inside my heart each day. Sometimes I wish I would have said how much I was hurting then, but I was scared if I spoke out loud, everything would fall apart. So I stayed silent. I learned to cry quietly, but I don't wanna live that way forever. Maybe healing means allowing someone to hear you're breaking. I learned to cry quietly, now I'm learning how to breathe again. 'Cause even shattered hearts deserve a chance to heal out loud. Nobody heard me breaking, but I survived it anyway. I used to picture future nights, tiny things and simple lights, cooking dinner, falling asleep, growing old beside me. You spoke like we had endless time, like somehow love would always survive. And maybe that's why it hurts this way. I truly thought you'd stay. It's strange how quickly dreams can fade after feeling so safe. One goodbye You spent years trying to build. I thought you would stay through every storm and every change. I built forever in my mind, around your eyes, around your life. I thought you would stay. That's why losing you broke me this way. Because I never planned for days where I would live without your name. Now I still catch myself sometimes, almost calling late at night, before reality returns and reminds me that you're gone. The hardest part is not the end, it's learning how to live again, after building every dream with someone who disappeared. Maybe love feels deepest when you never see the ending coming, and maybe that's why memories still hold on to me. I thought you would stay, the promises were meant to stay the same. Now every future I once saw feels empty without us. I thought you would stay, but people change and drift away. And sometimes love ends quietly, without explaining anything. I still don't know what changed in you, or if you stopped loving me slowly too. All I know is one day I woke up and forever wasn't there anymore. The future we design. I thought you would stay, and maybe some part always will. In every dream I haven't touched, and every song about us I built forever around your name, and watched it fade away. I walk through places we once knew, and somehow I still feel you. In coffee shops and city lights, in quiet corners of my nights. It's strange how space can hold a name, even when everything has changed. Like time erased you from my view, but not the way I think of you. I don't call your phone anymore, but my heart still opens that door. And every thought I try to hide still finds you deep inside. Your memory still knows me, like I never let you go free. It visits when the night is slow and refuses to let me go. Your memory still knows me, even when I try to breathe. Like love becomes a part of you that never learns to leave. Stopped expecting you to call, but still I feel you in it all. and songs that randomly play too loud, in crowds that somehow fade you out. And I don't know if that is love or just a habit I can't shrug. But every time I try to move, something brings me back to you. Maybe memories don't fade, they just learn to stay away until a moment pulls them back. And suddenly you're trapped, your memory still knows me, like a song that won't release me. I try to close the chapter down, but it keeps spinning around. Your memory still knows me, even when I don't believe it. Some love just lingers in the air, long after no one's there. Sometimes I think I've moved ahead, then something pulls me back instead. A scent, a place, a passing word, and suddenly I feel hurt. Why do you still stay? Your memory still knows me, even if you don't remember me. It lives in every quiet space. Time cannot erase. Your memory still knows me, and maybe that's what love will be. Not something we control or choose, just something we can't lose. Your memory still knows me, even when you don't anymore. I never asked for perfect things, just simple love and honest words. I stayed when you were unsure, believing you would learn. I gave you space, I gave you time. I tried to read between the lines, but somewhere in your quiet ways you let me slowly fade. Maybe I made excuses too for things I shouldn't do, but love should never feel like guessing. If you're still being chosen, I wasn't hard to love. I just needed you to show up, to meet me halfway in the dark, to hold me when I fall apart. I wasn't hard to love, but you made it feel like I was tough, when all I ever really needed was a love that didn't leave. I see it now in clearer light, how love should feel, not just survive. It shouldn't break you piece by piece, or leave you begging just to be. And maybe you did care at first, but not enough to make it work. 'Cause real love doesn't confuse the ones who give their truth. I don't hate you, I just see what I refuse to believe, that I was never hard to hold, just not enough. was you. If I could talk to who I was, I'd tell her not to blame herself, because loving someone fully is never the mistake. I wasn't hard to love, I was just waiting for enough. But waiting turned into pain, and nothing stayed the same. I wasn't hard to love, I just deserved more than almost done. And now I finally see it wasn't me. It wasn't hard to love, I was just not chosen right. I used to reach for it at night, like you might somehow still reply, even when I knew too well that silence meant you'd gone as well. Every sound would pull me in, every buzz felt like it could begin something that we used to be, before you stopped choosing me. It wasn't love that broke me down, it was waiting for a sound that never came, that never stayed, just fading into space. I finally stopped checking my phone, stopped hoping you'd come home, stopped living in the in-between of what was and what might be. I finally stopped checking my phone and learned to sit here on my own, even if it still feels strange. At least I'm not in pain. I thought I'd fall apart that day when I let hope fade away, but something quiet took its place, a softer kind of space. Now nights are still a little long, but I don't wait where I belong. And even though it still feels new, I'm slowly letting go of you. Maybe healing doesn't roar, it just stops knocking on your door. And one day you don't look back at what you used to lack. I finally stopped checking my phone, stopped waiting for words you won't show. And even though it hurt to break, it's peace I didn't know I'd make. I finally stopped checking my phone, and now I feel less alone. Not because you came back through, but because I let you. I thought letting go would feel like loss, but it feels like breathing across a space I never had before, without waiting anymore. I'm finally free. stopped checking my phone, and now I'm learning how to grow, even if it still hurts inside. At least I'm alive. I finally stopped, and I survived. I saw it in a passing thought, the truth I didn't want to know, that you're no longer mine at all. You found a place to call your own. It doesn't hurt the way it did, but something quiet still exists. A space where jealousy once lived now turns into acceptance. Strange how love can rearrange without asking for your name, and still you feel it deep inside. Even when you say goodbye, somebody else holds you now in ways I never figured out, and I hope they treat you right. And all the ways I tried, somebody holds you now, and I'm not falling apart somehow. I'm just learning how to breathe without you next to me. I don't compare or ask anymore what we were fighting for, because some chapters close for good, even if I wish they could. And maybe love was never mine, just something passing through my life to teach me how to let things go without losing my soul. I used to think I couldn't live without the love you used to give, but time has slowly shown me too, I'm more than what I lost in you. Somebody else holds you now, and somehow I've made peace somehow. Not because I don't still care, but because I'm no longer there. Somebody else holds you now, and I release you without sound, because love that's truly real wants you to heal. Love means letting you be free, then that's enough for me. Even if it's not with me, I still wish you well. Somebody else holds you now, and I no longer ask how, because I've learned to let love change without turning into pain. Somebody else holds you now, and I finally understand somehow that loving you meant letting go, even if it hurts so. Somebody else holds you now, and I'm still okay somehow. Used to think goodbye would break every part of me awake, but somehow time rewrote the pain and softened what was left of pain. Your memory still visits me, but not the way it used to be. Now it feels like distant light instead of tearing through my night. I didn't lose you all at once. It faded like the sun, and every piece that drifted free taught me how to let things be. You became a beautiful goodbye, not the kind that makes me cry, but one that stays inside my heart without tearing me apart. You became a beautiful goodbye, a quiet truth I can't deny, but sometimes love just has to leave to teach us how to breathe. I still remember who we were before the ending blurred, but now I don't hold on so tight to what we lost that night. 'Cause even broken love can grow into something we can know, a softer way to understand what life had always planned. Some endings don't destroy, they gently reorganize, and what once felt like losing you becomes a kind of truth. You became a beautiful goodbye, a memory I can hold inside without the weight of missing you breaking me in two. You became a beautiful goodbye, and now I see the reason why some love is meant to stay as art inside a healing heart. If I could speak to who I was, I'd tell her not to fear the loss, 'cause even endings can become something gentle, not undone. I'm okay now. You became a beautiful goodbye, and now I don't need to ask why, 'cause letting go was never wrong, it just made me strong. You became a beautiful goodbye, and I can finally see the sky without the weight of what we were still pulling me under. You became a beautiful goodbye, and I became myself again. I still smile at our songs, but I don't feel lost anymore. There are days a song comes on, and I remember where we went wrong, but now it doesn't break me down like it used to do back then. I think of you and I still feel a quiet softness that is real. Not love, not pain, not something sharp, just echoes in my heart. Time didn't erase your name, it just changed the way it stays. And now it doesn't hurt to know we had to let it go. I still smile at our songs, not because I still hold on, but because they made me who I am. Even after love had gone, I still smile at our songs, and I don't feel like I belong to the sadness I once knew. I've learned to live without you. I see your name and I feel calm, like storms have finally moved on. No need to run, no need to hide from what I feel inside, because memories don't always stay to hurt you every day. Sometimes they just quietly turn into lessons you've learned. I don't wish for you to come back or change the way things are. I just remember what we had without it breaking apart. I still smile at our songs, but I no longer feel wrong for loving something that had to end to help me begin. I still smile at our songs, and somehow I've grown strong. Not because I forgot you, but because I moved through. If love was just a season, then I'm grateful for the reason you were part of my story, even if it wasn't forever. I let it be. I still smile at our songs, but now I know where I belong. Not in the past we left behind, but in the peace I find. I still smile at our songs, and it no longer feels wrong, because what we had was real, and now I heal. I still smile at our songs, and I finally smile for me. Used to think forever meant a promise that would never end, but now I see it differently. Love can be a memory. We weren't perfect, we weren't right, but you were part of my life. And even in the breaking days, you taught me how change. Not every story stays intact, not every heart comes back, but what we have to shape my soul. If myself the endless whys, because everything we lived through brought me closer to the truth. And maybe we were never meant to reach a happy ending then, but still I wouldn't take away a single piece of yesterday. Some love is just a passing light that guides you through the night, and even when it fades away, it never feels in vain. Thank you for loving me once, for all the laughter and the trust. Even if we couldn't stay, we mattered in our way. Thank you for loving me once, for teaching me what love becomes when it's not forever meant to be, but still a part of me. If I could speak to you today, I wouldn't ask you to stay. I'd only say I understand. We did the best we can.